Filet. I don't know. That's the wrong knife. Shit. Okay, I just take this Great Value olive oil spray and I'll spray both of these pans. Mother damn camera keeps falling. Stop doing these weird shits with this. Okay, we've had some malfunctions, but we're gonna make this work.
Apparently I need a thing called a potato scrubber.
All right. Whoops. Destroy my life. Destroy my stinking life. Ignore the insane mess if you can. Well, actually you can't see it because it's all right here. Today's video is going to be 4 meals that cost around $5 for 2 people, and these are going to be dinners. They have meat in them, they have vegetables. I'm struggling here. If you're new here, my name's Jess. I share all kinds of things on my channel, so if you want to stick around, hit the subscribe button. Check me out on Instagram. There's a lot of noise probably going on in the background. We have visitors and Mara's on the tablet. I'm going to be sharing 4 dinners this week. They cost us around $5. Now, some of the dinners we had 2 servings that I made. Some of the dinners made 4 servings or even more than 4 servings. But basically, I'm gonna give you the amount for, I'll break it down for 1 serving and for 2 servings. But the $5 meal idea is for 2 servings. So for 2 servings, it's $5. That'd be me and Russell eating for $5 each of these 4 nights. Just got our normal stuff, and I'm just sharing with you some of the normal food that we eat. Nothing fancy, nothing extravagant at all. But I just thought maybe some people would appreciate some ideas for $5 dinners. I will put the recipes down below and tell you like how many servings it made, and then I'll also put like the prices down there, and I should have the prices somewhere on the screen. I got home from the gym and I'm just getting ready to make dinner. So tonight I'm making cream cheese chicken with broccoli. As you can see here, I've got the ovens preheated to 400, and I've kind of got some things prepped here. So right now I'm just getting ready to get the chicken prepped. So I've got this big bag of chicken, and I buy this. It's like just the Walmart, like the Great Value one, and it's like a big long deal of chicken. It has like probably 8 breasts in it usually, and it is just under $10. I'm gonna get 2 of the biggest breasts out of here, and I'm gonna fillet them, like fillet I don't know. That's the wrong knife. I'm gonna use this fillet knife to like slice them in half so that I'll get 2 of them, and then you'll see what I do from there. I've got this seasoning. This is just Red Robin seasoning. That's what I'm gonna use to put on it. And then I'm going to take this block of cream cheese, just the Great Value brand, and cut it into 4ths, and I'm gonna put 1 of each of these inside of the chicken breast. Okay, I just take this Great Value olive oil spray, and I'll spray both of these pans. Toothpicks to clip them together. And before I fillet these, I'm going to trim some fat. Russell's got 2 big chunks here. And now I'm gonna put the cream cheese inside after I season this. I don't do anything to the cream cheese, I just put it in and wrap it just like that, stab it, and I set it over here. Moved on to the broccoli now, so I've just got this pan. I always just put aluminum foil down. Just an easier cleanup, and I just take the Great Value frozen broccoli florets, not the cuts, because the cuts just have all the little yucky pieces. So make sure you get florets. And I just pour them out and spread them around. And then I take, this is Himalayan pink salt, and then just regular pepper. And that's all I put on top of them. There you go. I'm gonna put both of these in the oven. Oops. And then I'm gonna set the timer for 45 minutes. I'm gonna go take a shower, and then we're gonna eat dinner. Okay, so here's Russell's, and then here's mine. This is the finished product. So, one thing I will say, if you're feeding more than 2 people, you can like split the cream cheese up into like smaller pieces. We just like a lot of cream cheese, as you can see. We have a bunch of extra. We're getting ready to eat. The kids are acting wild. But this is one of my favorite things to eat. I don't know about Russell. So anyway, I'll put the how much like it costs to make down in the corner, and we'll see you tomorrow. I already put all this stuff in here, but this is our next dinner. So it's already in the crock pot. It's gonna be chicken and gravy. So what I use for this is this can of cream of chicken, and then 2 chicken and gravy mixes. You could probably get away with 1, but I do 2. I just whisk it up in a little bowl, and I add some pepper. You can see I get like all great value stuff. I add some pepper, whisk it up. Usually I put 2 chicken breasts, but we have guests, so I put 4 chicken breasts. So this is gonna be for 4 people and still like super cheap. But I'll put this on the crock pot on low for about 8 hours, and then later I'm gonna make these potatoes. I have a couple of these, and I actually have some potatoes from my dad's garden I think I'm gonna use, and then I'll pick out a veggie. But I just thought I'd show you this for right now. It's about 9:40, and you probably won't see me again till dinner time, and I'll show you like kind of what it ends up looking like around dinner time. Next day, and I forgot to film last night because we were so hungry that we just ate. So this is the rest of the chicken from the crock pot. So it's just chicken and gravy, and I showed you those ingredients already. But what we added to it were these Idahoan Baby Reds mashed potatoes. I did 2 because we had guests. And then the Great Value fine green beans. When this is all cooked, I just boil water, and then you add this to the water, and then like whisk it up, or use a fork to fluff them. And then I just put this in the microwave for 5 minutes, and then I add a little bit of butter sometimes, and salt and pepper. All right, I am back from the gym trying to cook dinner real quick, and oh no, so excuse the way I look, but I am cooking taco pie. So it's kind of like, I don't even know what you want to call it. Okay, so the first thing is you need some ground beef. You can do whatever kind of ground beef. The fatter the ground beef, the cheaper this meal is going to be. I would recommend really getting like the 3-pound deal, because then it'd be cheaper altogether. Have that along with 2 of these. These are small cans of tomato sauce. Usually I get the big one, but they didn't have it, so I had to get the small one. And the original taco mix, and a Great Value can of corn, which I threw away already. Basically I cooked the meat and then put in the tomato sauce and the taco seasoning, stirred it up, and then I threw the corn in there. So I basically just heat that up, and then I've got these Extreme Wellness, what do you call these? Tortillas that I'm going to use, and then this shredded cheese. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna put this together, and we just call it taco pie. And then I'll show you after, before we eat it, hopefully, if I'm not so hungry that I just like chow it down. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of this mixture, put it down. Okay, and then you take 2 of the tortillas. You can use regular tortillas, but I'm using these because they make it a little more healthy. I'm gonna put some more of the meat mixture, and you can add, like I've added peas into this. I would love to add like diced potatoes. That would be so good. In this layer though, you take a little bit of cheese. You could measure this out if you really want to, but I'm not going to. Take a little bit of cheese and kind of, this is Fiesta blend cheese, but whatever cheese you want. So layer the cheese there. And then I'm gonna take 2 more of these tortillas, throw them on the top, and then I'm gonna put the rest of the meat. And you can always like double this or whatever if you're trying to feed more people. It's technically 4 servings, but I like big servings. Then you're gonna take the rest of the cheese and throw it on top. And because I like cheese, I'm just gonna use the rest of this bag. I didn't use a whole bag of cheese. We used this for stuff earlier in the week. So this is probably about a half bag of the 8-ounce Great Value Fiesta blend cheese. And then I'm gonna take this, cover it with aluminum foil, and then bake it for 20 minutes on 375. And then after that, take the foil off and then bake it for additional 5 to kind of brown the cheese up a little bit. And I'll try to remember to show you this time after it's done. All right, so this is what the finished product looks like. So I usually cut it into 4, so this is 4 servings technically. We'll have an extra little bit for whoever wants more. Next night, and I'm currently washing potatoes. Apparently I need a thing called a potato scrubber, and I don't have one. But these potatoes are from my dad and stepmom's garden. And so these are free, but you know, you can get potatoes for pretty cheap. Just like regular potatoes, or these are like white and red potatoes. But I'm cleaning these off, and then I am making shake and bake chicken. So it's just gonna be chicken with shake and bake on it, with broccoli, roasted, or like baked broccoli, roasted broccoli, and potatoes. I'm gonna dice these up. So I'm gonna take the potatoes and I'm going to dice them up and put them on one of these trays here, and I've lined them with foil, and then I'm gonna spray them with some olive oil and add a bag of broccoli, and then I'm gonna put salt and pepper over the broccoli and also over the potatoes, and I'm probably gonna put like onion, dried onion or something over the potatoes as well. And so I'm gonna do that right now. Are in for 45 minutes at 375, but I'm actually only going to put the timer to 25 minutes because, well, actually I'm gonna do 20 minutes, and then after 20 minutes I'm gonna get the chicken, put it on here, and it's gonna bake for 25 more minutes. The problem with the chicken is that the chicken that I plan to use to shake and bake chicken is not thawed, and I don't like thawing in the microwave. So we're gonna use chicken strips instead. So when I get ready to put those in, I'll show you which ones they are. Price is just about the same, but I'll calculate it for the chicken that I'm actually using. I've got some chicken laid out here. This is the Simply Smart Purdue, whatever. These are chicken strips. It's like $6 for one of these bags, and I used half of a bag. And there's that. And then I'm also, okay, go ahead and play with it. I'm also, for the kids, just gonna throw on some popcorn chicken. So this isn't included in the amount. So now I'm gonna put these in there for an additional 25 minutes. All right, this is the finished product. Not the most beautiful thing, but delicioso. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you just maybe some ideas for different cheap meals. I hope that you enjoyed it. I had fun. It's just, it's been a little bit more scattered because it's been over a few days. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below any $5 meals that you have. And we will see you next time.